China is now Germany's largest trading partner. It overtook the US in the first 8 months of this year as President Trump's tariffs dampened Berlin's enthusiasm for trade with Washington. Now, German imports and exports with China totaled over $190 billion at the end of August. Germany imported far more than it exported during that time. China bought German goods worth $64 billion, but Germany bought Chinese exports worth $126 billion. That's a record trade deficit. But trade between the two countries has been growing for decades. In 2001, it totaled $27 billion. By 2024, it had ballooned to $273 billion. That's a 900% increase. Germany accounts for over a third of total EU-China trade. Well, Horst Löchel is Professor of Economics and co-chairman of the Sino-German Centre at the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management.
The concern is that sometimes the German but also the European companies in general have the feeling that their business conditions in China is a little bit disadvantaged compared with their Chinese peers or the Chinese domestic companies, though they hope very much that the market access for the German companies, plus also the general treatment by the regulator and the government is also fair to foreign companies in China.
Okay. And in terms of the trade tensions we saw from Trump's tariffs, that's played a huge part in this shift, hasn't it?
This is really a huge challenge for all. On the other side, it brings, let's say, Germany and China more together, but because both of our countries are very much in favor of free trade and against protectionism or against tariffs. So maybe here's a new coalition merging up.
So where do we go from here? I mean, how do you see Germany rethinking its trade policy towards China?
I think we are underway in Germany to change, to adjust, let's say, somehow our China policy again and put more in focus our economic interests because also we have some struggles here with the economy in Germany. And so we hope very much that trade and other direct investment, for example, with China, the overall business, will develop well in order to improve also the growth rate here in Germany.
And how does all of this affect China's trade relationship with Europe more broadly?
Within Europe, Germany is the largest economy in Europe. In Europe, we have the largest business with China. So if the largest economy and the largest business maker with China is moving forward in a somehow not new direction, but in more business with China, I think this will have an impact on the European Union and the European countries as well, more or less in the same direction.
So looking back on 2025 and then looking ahead to what 2026 might bring, what's your outlook for the German economy and trade with China?
Yes, I think we will see a recovery in Germany. There's already all projections are in this direction to have a higher growth rate, basically driven by the spending fiscal stimulus by the German government. But overall, expecting also for the world economy and hence for trade that we will see increase in the leverage of trade also with regards to China. And that means we will have more business in future, which is a very good thing.